Let's spend a little bit of time on phases. Now, why are we doing this right now? Doesn't it seem a little bit early? Well, actually, you need to set up phases right from the beginning. We're setting up a Revit site file, and even in that file, there's going to be existing and then proposed or new information that we're going to be adding in. So let's start with the first of three steps, and that is to create the phases. So let's do as we normally do. We're going to go to Projects Open. We're going to pick up where we left off and go to our folder, and that would be 0402 Revit Site Complete. And let's open that up. Good, so let's do our save as's. So we'll do one save as, and we'll call this 0501. And it's the Revit site, and we'll say begin. I like to check whether the options, yeah, that's just one save. We'll say save. Okay, and then we'll do another save as. Okay, so just in our project notes, let's put another step here as to what we were doing. And we're going to be setting up phases. And we're going to be creating the phase names. Okay, so how do we do that? Well, if we just go to the Manage tab in the ribbon, then you'll notice there's phasing. Then we can click on this little button here that says Phases. And you'll get this dialog box that comes up. We're mainly interested in this first tab, which is called Project Phases. Now you'll notice that there's a number 1 existing, and then there's a number 2 new construction. This is the default. If you were to just start drawing in Revit and never pay attention to phases, everything would go on new construction, which can work if what you're doing is just a brand new building, right out of the ground. But in most cases, there's something existing. So usually what I like to do is right off the bat, we're going to click on the new construction phase just by clicking on the number. We're actually going to combine with the previous, which is existing. Combine with it. If we've drawn anything by mistake maybe on new construction that should have been existing, when we hit combine with previous, all there is existing. So everything there is existing and away we go. Now we can create more phases after. Notice this says after. After what? Well, you've got the past, starting with the existing, and then you've got the future. So if I want something in the future, I say after. Sometimes I'll just create more phases than I need, just in case. Sometimes there's an extra demolition phase, or there's an extra phase that's going to be added into the project. So give yourself a little bit of leeway right from the beginning. Okay, that's it. Let's just say okay. And that was our first step, just setting up the phase names. Let's save what we've done and shut that one down, and we're right back to our recent files interface.